Let me ask you, Rotimi, what would you like to see in the game against France? Who are the people you'd like Keshi to field?
I think he's still going to come up with the same squad we saw against Bosnia and Argentina. That's what we should see, except say for Babatunde Michael, who's picked up a wrist injury, and of course he won't be eligible to play for that game because he needs about 3 weeks to recover from that wrist injury. So maybe this time around, I want to look at the bench and like who's going to come on from the bench. I can't even pick one. Is it going to be an Ezekiel Zwenyi who actually got a last-minute call-up, or you want to bring on Wu? I mean, it's maybe a Victor Moses will come in because we hear that at first he had an injury and now he had a flu, so that's why he was out of the Argentine game. Maybe he's going to come in this time around. So apart from the 10 that started against Argentina, and then Babatunde Michael out of the game, I'm sure the next person we'll see will be Victor Moses.
Sorry to interject. As an analyst, if you were going to make any changes to the team, would you be looking at the attack or the defense?
I'll be looking at the midfield.
The midfield. So who can we bring on from the bench for the midfield? So you are happy with the attack. You don't need a Shalom maybe for France.
No, if you're going to bring on the Shalom maybe bring him on later. But it's even interesting. You're bringing on the Shalom maybe. If any coach is bringing on the Shalom maybe into a game, that means you want to use your flanks. But if you're bringing on Shalom maybe and you're not using your flanks, that means it's as good as useless in the game. So if you are going to start a Shala Melby, for example, we should expect to see a Victor Moses on the left and probably an Ahmed Musa on the right. They have to bring on the area balls
so that he can.
But for the game against France, we need a very tactically sound midfielder. In that squad, I haven't seen one. A Mikel Obi would have done that, but he's not physical enough. If he goes on a one-on-one tussle with a Paul Pogba, I'm sure he will be dusted. If Valbuena is very short and tricky, and very, very pacey as well. He can take on 1-2 players. And if Ambrose has to watch it on the right flank, because that's the flank Valbuena operates from. If Ambrose forgets to defend, that's his primary position, because you see him go out a lot, and then before he recovers, the ball had gone past him, ball is in the box, 18-yard box of the Nigerian. So, I mean, he has to watch all that. It's on paper, sir. On paper, it's very, very... It's very, very dicey.
Let me get your own opinion then. In terms of, if you say that Mikel Obi hasn't got the tactical know and the physical presence to outpace or outrun anybody, what do we do with our midfield?
Okay, first of all, we got the personnel wrong from the beginning, but we'll let bygones be bygones because we don't have...
Where we are now.
Yeah, we don't have a squad to actually change our formation, which is sad. We had the first 11 lined up and that's it. There's no impact player. You know, if we start us as if we have no changes we can make, except France, against France, you need to sit 2 holding midfielders against France. The reason being they're going to come at you with everything, and if your fullbacks are going forward to join the attack, you need people who can fall back and sit with your defense and not allow them to penetrate you at all. But we don't have that, sadly. You have Onazi who will come, Ramon Aziz, Ruben Gabriel. There's nobody with that mindset that can stand with him in that middle. Except, of course, you want to try a luck and move Yobo to defensive midfield and hope that maybe Obabona is back or
Yobo
try to defensive midfield.
He can.
Yeah, he can play it. He has the experience.
But the pace.
Well, what you just need is somebody who's a hatchet man there. You just need a stopper. Stop somebody. He's not going anywhere. Just stop there. Stand there.
Osaze can even do that better.
Stand behind you.
Osaze can even do that better.
Stand behind the halfway line and stop them. And against France, you're going to depend on counter-attacks because they attack en masse. They come forward, they come 7-8 players at you at the same time, and they leave 2 centre-backs standing. If you're going to come, even Anuzwenyi, who might not be the most intelligent of players, because of his speed, can be an asset to you. If, again, we can use him tactically. And that's where I fear for Nigeria. We have, even with what we have, we might not be tactical enough. Once again, we have to hope we can frustrate France, and hope that 1, 2, 3 players, possibly Emenike, Enyama, Omero, who has been fantastic, have a good day and see us through. The truth is they are there for the taking. Any disciplined physical side will get over France. He mentioned Senegal doing it, but don't know about Nigeria.
In closing, crystal ball predictions.
I don't know. If you want me to be scientific, which is the objective?
Yes.
We're going to penalties.
Might.
We just might.
Okay.
We've seen 136 goals. We'll see more in the second round. I'm sure in the
That's
game,
very non-committal.
I'm sure we should see about 4 goals in that game, at least 4 goals.
So where
Andy?
is it? Which way is it going to go? 3-1, 2-2?
He's not
My
gonna
mind
say.
wants Nigeria. My head says
He's not going to say it. Yes.
I think it will be. I think it will be a case of many missed chances. There'll be chances, but I don't see too many goals. Something very dicey, and an upset might be on the cards.
Nigeria-
But please
Nigeria
don't take me as a
quarterfinal.
Very
betting tip.
tense game.
What?
Don't take me as a betting tip, but an upset might be on the cards.
Upset
Oh, okay.
in
Yeah.
terms
But in
of
closing,
Nigeria.
I think what we think we should do is that there must be a very candid harmony between Keshi and. I don't think we should allow Keshi to go. I think we should build. They should bring him, talk to him. Keshi should recognize the NFF as his boss, and Keshi should be able to open his flank so that other coaches can come in and assist him, because he cannot claim to know everything. And I also think that he should build his capacity. It is very, very key for any human development. You should be able to build your capacity. So that's just what I want to preach. He should know that he has a lot of knowledge. He has achieved a lot. God has been with him. God has been with the Nigerian team. Everybody just feels that God is a Nigerian. Look at the goal against Bosnia.
Yes.
Okay, well, I do recall conversation I had with Nnamdi. I said I haven't seen any world-class coach who has done excellently well on the world stage, who has not managed a club side and done well as well. Look at the Luis Van Gaal, look at Scolari, look at, just name
Brazil currently has 3 world-class coaches or 4 in their team.
In their team.
it.
That's what I'm saying.
So you have to look at it, and it might be a case of Keshi might need to go for a season and be, or a couple of seasons or 3 seasons, and handle a club side. That might be a solution. Maybe not. Maybe he can do it while he is still with Nigeria. But we have to wrap up now, and I want to say thank you very much, gentlemen. Nnamdi Obawana, sports analyst, Rotimi Akindele, also a sports analyst, and of course, dear friend Amaju Pinnick, who's the chairman Delta State Sports Commission. Thanks for your contributions.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank
So
you
we're
much.
hoping Nigeria will win, whether it's
Pray,
a 3-1
we
or
pray. God is a Nigerian, and God will see us through.
Okay, we'll take a short break and then we'll be on the home stretch. Don't go away.